Dear students, welcome back, and we are going to start the third part and the last part of the topic simultaneous equations. In the previous classes based on simultaneous equation, we have done a few examples, and I hope you understood the examples thoroughly, and you must have done the questions given in the assignments. So we are going to start today's class, and the first question for today's class is 5 upon x plus 16 upon y is equal to 79. That is equation number 1. And 16 upon x minus 1 upon y is equal to 44. That is equation number 2. Now these two equations are given. You have to solve them and get the values of x and y. Now, what is the difference in these equations from those which we have done previously? In these examples, or in this example, you can see in place of x and y we have 1 upon x and 1 upon y. So in this type of questions, first of all, let 1 upon x is equal to small a and 1 upon y is equal to small b. Then the first equation becomes 5a plus 16b is equal to 79. That is equation number 3. And 16a minus b is equal to 44. That is equation number 4. You can see here, in place of 1 upon x I have written a, and in place of 1 upon y I have written b. So we have got two new equations, equation 3 and equation 4, and these equations are very simple. They can easily be solved using either elimination method, or the other method is substitution method. So here we'll apply elimination method. For that, you can see in the third equation the coefficient of b is 16, and in the fourth equation the coefficient of b is minus 1. So we'll multiply equation 4 by 16. Multiply equation 4 by 16. Then it is 256a minus 16b is equal to 704. 44 multiplied by 16 gives you 704. Now below this you write down the third equation, which is 5a plus 16b is equal to 79. Now you can see in both these equations the coefficient of b is same, 16 here, 16 here, and in the first one it is minus, and in the second one it is plus. So you don't have to change the sign also. Simply if you add the two equations, 16b is cancelled. Now 256 plus 5 is 261a is equal to 704 plus 79 will be 783. So a is equal to 783 divided by 261, and that is equal to 3. So we have found the value of a as 3. Now if you put this value of a, say in equation number 4, then you will get the value of b. Put the value of a, put the value of a in equation 4. So if you put the value of a in equation 4, you will have 16 into 3 minus b is equal to 44. 48 minus b is equal to 44. So minus b is equal to 44 minus 48. Minus b is equal to minus 4. So b is equal to 4. We have found that a is 3 and b is 4. But that is not our answer, because we have to find the value of x and y. Now you see, we have assumed that 1 upon x is equal to a. That means 1 upon x will be equal to 3. So x will be equal to 1 upon 3 and 1 upon y is equal to 4 because b is 1 upon y. Then y is equal to 1 by 4. So this is your answer, that x is 1 by 3 and y is 1 by 4, and that is your answer. In this particular question, the value of x is 1 upon 3 and value of y is 1 upon 4. Clear? Now I will do one more question, one more example. And the example is 21 upon x plus 12 upon y is equal to 5. This is equation number 1. And 1 upon y minus 1 upon x is equal to 1 upon 42. That is equation number 2. So once again you can see in these two equations, instead of x and y, we have 1 upon x and 1 upon y. So again, let 1 upon x is equal to a and 1 upon y is equal to b, as we did in the previous question. Now, if we put 1 upon x is equal to a here, then it will be 21a plus 12b is equal to 5. This is equation number 3. And b minus a is equal to 1 upon 42. That is equation number 4. Clear? Now you see, if you cross multiply this 42 with this side, then it will be 42b minus 42a. But here it is only 21a. So what we do, we multiply equation 3 by 2. Then it will become 42a. So multiply equation 3 by 2. Then it will be 42a plus 24b is equal to 10. And if you cross multiply, as I told you, then it will be 42b minus 42a is equal to 1. Now you can see in these two equations, the coefficient of a is same. 42 here, 1 positive, 1 negative. Simply if you add the two equations, then a will be cancelled out. So 42a cancelled out. 24b plus 42b will give you 66b. It is 66b is equal to 10 plus 1 is 11. Okay. So 66b is equal to 11. Then b will be equal to 11 upon 66, that is 1 upon 6. So you can see we have found that value of b is 1 upon 6. Now if we put that value of b in equation number 3, then we will easily get the value of a. So put the value of b, put the value of b in equation 3. So it is 21a plus 12 into 1 upon 6 is equal to 5. 21a plus 2 is equal to 5. 21a is equal to 5 minus 2 will be 3. So a is equal to 3 upon 21, or you can say 1 upon 7. So you can see we have found a is 1 upon 7 and b is 1 upon 6, but the question is not yet over because we have to find the value of x and y. So a, we have assumed 1 upon x as a. That means 1 upon x will be equal to 1 upon 7. Means x will be equal to 7. And similarly, we have assumed 1 upon y as b. So 1 upon y is equal to 1 upon 6. That gives you y is equal to 6. So our answer will be x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 6, and that is your answer. X is equal to 7 and y is equal to 6. Okay. Now the next question. Two y minus x is equal to 4xy, that is equation number 1, and 4 upon y minus 3 upon x is equal to 9, that is equation number 2. 2y minus x is equal to 4xy, that is the first equation, and 4 upon y minus 3 upon x is equal to 9, that is the second equation. The second equation is of the type that we have done in these previous questions in this lecture, but the first equation is slightly different, so we have to do some modifications in equation number 1. So pay attention and see what modifications I am going to do in equation number 1. So you write divide equation 1 by xy. Divide equation 1 by xy. So we will divide the whole equation 1 by xy, means each and every term of equation 1 will be divided by xy. So it will be 2y by xy minus x upon xy is equal to 4xy upon xy. So here y cancels out, here x cancels out, and here both x and y cancels out. So 2 upon x minus 1 upon y is equal to 4. This becomes your equation number 3. And now you can see equation number 3 is more familiar to us because we have done these type of equations today. So now the process remains the same. Let 1 upon x is equal to a and 1 upon y is equal to b. In that case, your second equation becomes 4b minus 3a is equal to 9. This is your fourth equation now. And the third equation is 2a minus b is equal to 4, which is now the fifth equation. Now we will solve the fourth and the fifth equation either by elimination method or substitution method, and we'll get the value of a and b. So now I'll apply substitution method. Although these two equations can easily be solved by elimination method also, but in this question, just to give you a reminder of the method, we'll do it by substitution method. So from the second equation, it is easier to get the value of b. So from the the fifth equation. So from the fifth equation, we'll find out the value of b. From equation 5, minus b is equal to 4 minus 2a. Multiply the whole thing by negative sign, then b is equal to 2a minus. You can see b is equal to 2a minus 4 we got from equation number 5. Now we will put this value in equation number 4. Put the value of b, put the value of b in equation 4. So it is 4b, means 4 into 2a minus 4 minus 3a is equal to 9. So it is 8a minus 16 minus 3a is equal to 9. Now 8a minus 3a gives you 5a is equal to 9 plus 16. So 5a is equal to 25. A will be equal to 25 upon 5, that is 5 only. So we have found that a is equal to 5. Now if you put the value of a here, then b is equal to 2 into 5 minus 4, that is 10 minus 4 or 6. So we have found A as 5 and B is equal to 6. But we have to find the value of x and y. So we have assumed that 1 upon x is equal to A. That means 1 upon x will be equal to 5. 1 upon x is equal to 5. So x will be equal to 1 upon 5. Similarly, we have assumed that 1 upon y is b. That means 1 upon y is equal to 6. So y is equal to 1 by 6. So our final answer is x is equal to 1 by 5 and y is equal to 1 by 6. And that is our answer. X is equal to 1 by 5 and y is 1 by 6. Now, the next question. We have already done the questions with 3 variables, that is x, y and z. So it is also of 3 variables, but instead of x, y and z we have 1 upon x, 1 upon y and 1 upon z. So the question is, the first equation is 1 upon x plus 1 upon y plus 1 upon z is equal to 36. That is equation number 1. Then 1 upon x plus 3 upon y minus 1 upon z is equal to 28. That is equation number 2. And 1 upon x plus 1 upon 3y plus 1 upon 2z is equal to 20. That is equation number 3. Now we have to solve these 3 equations to get the values of x, y and z. Now, applying the same method that we used in the previous questions, we'll assume 1 upon x is equal to a, 1 upon y is equal to b, and 1 upon z is equal to c. The equations will change. The first equation becomes a plus b plus c is equal to 36. So we'll name it as fourth equation. Then a plus 3b minus c is equal to 28. We'll name it as fifth equation. And a plus b by 3 plus c by 2 is equal to 20. We'll name it as equation 6. Now you can see in equation 4, 5 and 6 we have a, b and c, and now we will solve these 3 equations to get the values of a, b, c. You can see if we add 4th and 5th equation, plus c minus c cancels out and directly we will get a number, we will get an equation in a and b only. So add equation 4 and 5. Add equation 4 and 5. A plus b plus c is equal to 36. A plus 3b minus c is equal to 28. Now you see plus c minus c cancels out. A plus a, 2a. 3b plus b, 4b is equal to 64. Okay. Now we can see the whole equation can be divided by 2 as each and every term is divisible by 2. So when you divide the whole equation by 2, it will be a plus 2b is equal to 32. And now this is your equation 7. Here it is equation 7. Now from the first and the fourth and the sixth, or fifth and the sixth, we have to eliminate c again. Now you see there is 3 in the denominator of this term and 2 in the denominator of this term. 3 and 2, the LCM is 6. So if we multiply the whole equation by 6, so the fractional numbers will go. So multiply equation 4 by 6. Multiply multiply not equation 4, multiply equation 6 by 6 and now see, when you multiply equation 6 by 6, here it will be 3c because 6 upon 2 it will be 3c. So you multiply equation 5 by 3 so that we'll get 3 here also. Okay, so that the coefficient of c is same. So multiply equation 6 by 6 and equation 5 by 3 and equation 5 by 3. Now see, when we multiply equation 6 by 6, it will be 6a plus 2b plus 3c is equal to 120. 20 into 6 will be 120. Okay? And now you have to multiply equation 5 by 3. So it will be 3a plus 9b minus 3c is equal to 28 into 3 will give you 84. So 84 here. Now you can see the coefficient of c in both the equations are same and one is positive and one is negative. Simply subtract and they are simply add them and they are cancelled. 6a plus 3a gives you 9a plus 11b is equal to 204. This becomes your equation number 8. Now you can see equation 7 and equation 8. These two equations both are in A and B. So we will solve them by elimination method and we will get the value of A and B. For that, here the coefficient of A is 9 and here the coefficient of A is 1. So we will multiply equation 7 by 9. Multiply equation 7 by 9. Then it will be 9a plus 18b is equal to 288. 9a plus 18b is equal to 288. Now below it you write down 9a plus 11b is equal to 204. Okay, that is the 8th equation. Change the sign. Plus 9a minus 9a cancels out. 18b minus 11b will be 7b is equal to 84. So b is equal to 84 by 7, that is equal to 12. So we have found that value of b is 12. Now if we put b is equal to 12 in equation number 7, we can easily get the value of a. So from equation, put the value of b in equation 7. Put the value of b in equation 7, that is a plus 2 into 12 is equal to 32, a plus 24 is equal to 32, so a is equal to 8. So we have found a is equal to 8, b is equal to 12 and a is equal to 8. But now we have to find the value of c. So put these values of a and b in equation 4. Put the value of a and b in equation number 4. You can easily get c. So I'll erase these main equations and put the value of a and b in equation 4. So 8 plus 12 plus c is equal to 36. C is equal to 36 minus 20 is equal to 16. So now we have found a, b and c. But our question is to find the value of x, y and z. So you see we have assumed that a is nothing but 1 by x. So 1 by x is equal to 1 by 8. That gives you x is equal to 8. Then b, we have taken 1 upon y as b. So 1 upon y is equal to 1 upon 12. So y will be equal to 12. Okay, and then you can see we have taken 1 upon z as c. That means 1 upon z is equal to 16. Just a moment. No, see, the value of a was 8. That means 1 upon x will be equal to 8. So x is equal to 1 by 8. Okay. Similarly, 1 upon y is equal to 12. So y is equal to 1 by 12. Similarly, 1 by z is equal to 16. So z is equal to 1 by 16. So this is actually the answer. X is equal to 1 by 8, y is equal to 1 by 12, and z is equal to 1 by 16. That is your answer. Clear? And now we'll do the next sum. Next question. 9 upon x minus 2 upon y is equal to 5 by z minus 3 by x is equal to 7 upon y plus 15 upon 2z is equal to 4. So they have given the whole equation in form of one equation, whole question, and there are 4 parts of the question. Each are equal, all the 3 parts are equal to 4. So we will form first of all, let 1 upon x is equal to a, 1 upon y is equal to b, and 1 upon z is equal to c, as we did in the previous questions. Now as all the 4 parts are equal to each other, the first part is 9a minus 2b is equal to fourth part, that is 4, equation number 1. Then 5c minus 3a is equal to 4, equation number 2. And then 7b plus 15c upon 2 is equal to 4, that is equation number 3. Now we have 3 equations and we have to solve these 3 equations to get the value of a, b and c. In the first equation we have only a and b. So from the second and the third we will try to eliminate c. I repeat, in the first equation we have only a and b, no c is there. So from the second and the third equation we will try to eliminate c. For that, if to remove the numbers in fraction, if you multiply equation 3 by 2, then you see this becomes 15c, and here it is 5c, so you multiply equation 2 by 3. So what we do, multiply equation 2 by 3 and equation 3 by 2. We have to multiply equation 3 by 3 and 2 by 3 and 3 by 2. Now see, when you multiply this equation by 3, it becomes 15c minus 9a is equal to 12. And multiply this by 2, then it will be 14b plus 15c is equal to 8. But you see, the coefficient of c becomes same, but they have same sign, so we have to subtract. Subtract means we have to change the sign. So it becomes negative, negative, negative. Plus 15c minus 15c cancels out, minus 14b minus 9b gives you minus 20. I'm sorry, they are not like terms. Simply you write minus 9a minus 14b is equal to 12 minus 8 is 4. That is your equation number 4. Now you see equation number 1 and equation number 4 both are only in a and b, and interestingly the coefficient of a is same in both equations. So from equation 1 and 4, from equation 1 and 4, from equation 1 and 4 you write down the first equation, that is 9a minus 2b is equal to 4, and below it you write down minus 9a minus 14b is equal to 4. Okay, now you see this plus 9a minus 9a cancels out, minus 2b minus 14b will be minus 16b is equal to 4 plus 4 is 8. So b is equal to 8 upon minus 16, that is minus 1 upon 2. So we have found that b is equal to minus 1 upon 2. Now we will put this value of b, that is minus 1 upon 2, in equation 1, then we'll get the value of a. So put the value of b, put the value of b in equation 1. Put the value of b in equation number 1 means 9a minus 2 into minus 1 upon 2 is equal to 4. Now this 2 cancels out. 9a minus into minus plus 1 is equal to 4. So 9a is equal to 4 minus 1. 9a is equal to 3. A is equal to 3 by 9, that is 1 upon 3. So you can see we have found that b is minus 1 upon 2 and a is 1 by 3. Now to find the value of c, you put this value of a in equation 2. Put the value of a in equation 2. Put the value of a in equation 2. So 5c minus 3 into 1 upon 3 is equal to 4. 5c is equal to 4 plus 1, that is 5. So c is equal to 1. So you can see we have found a as 1 upon 3, b is minus 1 upon 2 and c is equal to 1. But we have to find the value of x, y, z. It is already, you can see we have assumed that 1 upon x is 8. That means 1 upon x is equal to 1 upon 3. That gives you x is equal to 3. Then 1 upon y is equal to minus 1 upon 2. So y is equal to minus 2. And 1 upon z is equal to 1. That gives you z is equal to 1. So that is your answer, that x is equal to 3, y is equal to minus 2 and z is equal to 1. Clear? I repeat, the answers are x is equal to 3, y is equal to minus 2 and z is equal to 1. Okay, now we will do the last question of this topic or today's lecture, and the last question is one upon x minus 2 upon y plus 4 is equal to 0. That is equation number 1. 1 upon y minus 1 upon z plus 1 is equal to 0. Equation number 2. And 2 by z plus 3 by x is equal to 14. That is equation number 3. Okay. So as we did in the previous questions, first of all, you assume 1 upon x is equal to a, 1 upon y is equal to b, and 1 upon z is equal to c. let 1 upon x is equal to a, 1 upon y is equal to b, 1 upon z is equal to c. So a minus 2b is equal to minus 4, that is equation number 4. Then b minus c is equal to minus 1, that is equation number 5. And then 2c plus 3a is equal to 14, that is equation number 6. So we have a new set of equations 4, 5 and 6. A minus 2b is equal to minus 4, b minus c is equal to minus 1, and 2c plus 3a is equal to 14, that is equation number 6. You can see the fourth equation is only in A and B, no C is there. So from the fifth and the sixth you eliminate C. Here the coefficient of C is 2, so you multiply equation 5 by 2 so that C is eliminated. So multiply equation 5 by 2. So it is 2b minus 2c is equal to minus 2. Below it you write down 2c plus 3a is equal to 14. Now minus 2c plus 2c cancels out. So 3a plus 2b, 3a plus 2b, 3a plus 2b is equal to 14 minus 2, that is 12, is equal to 12. This is equation number 7. So now you can see equation 4 and equation 7 both are only in A and B, and again interestingly you can see the coefficient of B is same also. So just below equation number 7 you write down equation number 4. So A minus 2B is equal to minus 4, and now you see plus 2B minus 2B cancels out. 3A plus A, 4A is equal to 12 minus 4 is 8. That gives you A is equal to 8 by 4 is equal to 2. So we have found A is equal to 2. Put this value of A in equation number 4. If you put the value of A in equation number 4, you will get the value of B. So put the value of A, put the value of A in equation 4. So when you put the value of A in equation number 4, it is 2 minus 2B is equal to minus 4, minus 2B is equal to minus 4 minus 2, minus 2B is equal to minus 6, B is equal to 6 upon 2, that is 3. So we have found B is equal to 3. Now A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3. And now you put this B is equal to 3 in equation number 5 and straight away you will get the value of C. Put the value of B in equation 5. So it is 3 minus C is equal to minus 1. So minus C is equal to minus 1 minus 3. Minus C is equal to minus 4. C is equal to 4. So we have found C is equal to 4. So A is 2, B is 3, C is 4. But we have to find the value of x, y and z. So you see actually A is nothing but 1 upon x. That means 1 upon x is equal to 1 upon 2. That gives you x is equal to, 1 upon x is equal to 2. So x is equal to 1 upon 2. Then 1 upon y, that is the b, is equal to 3. So y is equal to 1 by 3. And then 1 upon z is equal to 4. 1 upon z is equal to 4. So z is equal to 1 by 4. So you can see we have found x is equal to 1 by 2, y is equal to 1 by 3, and z is equal to 1 by 4. The three values in this equation are x is equal to 1 by 2, y is equal to 1 by 3, and z is equal to 1 by 4. So we have done a lot of examples in this topic. So you have to do all the examples I have given you here, and in the assignments do all the sums, not once but twice, thrice. Then only you will be able to do the questions that are there in the examination. So with this we have finished the topic simultaneous equations, and now in the next class we'll start a new topic. So keep practicing. Thank you.